What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hopefully you guys are having an awesome day and getting ready for the weekend. So if you follow me on Instagram, Patreon, or probably from the title of this video, you already know that I picked up 2 new snakes from John Chausmer. I'm over at his place once a week. I get all of my rats from him. If you guys follow along on the channel, you know that I get a ton of snakes off of him. And he probably lives like 30 minutes from me, so it's definitely a good thing to have a local breeder that is well known in the industry. And it also kind of sucks because he takes all my money. So the good and the bad, but it all evens out because quality animals are definitely worth the extra price. And with John, he has a very nice facility, very professional, extremely clean area. I'm going to talk to him. Maybe we can get a small tour of his operations. I think he has like 700-ish animals, possibly more. And then maybe we can just talk to him and have him show us his favorite, I don't know, 10 or 20 that he has. He has really nice ball pythons. He's more of a boa guy, and some of his boas are out of this world. Like his VPI stuff, IMG stuff, the moon glows, just the snows, and I mean all the combinations together. It's just blows my mind every time I go over there, and it's just crazy. So maybe we can check that out. So without stringing this along too much, I'll show you guys what I picked up. And I did get a pair, so I got a female and a male ball python. Sorry, you know, it's not another boa, unfortunately. I really don't need any more boas right now. In the future, though, I'll need some males. Speaking of males, this is the male Mystic Potion, or I believe a Purple Passion. I'm still learning the genes on the ball pythons. There's so much out there, and these are not the newest or the latest or the greatest things out there right now, but I've always wanted a Mystic Potion type of morphed snake. So I got 2, and I got the male and the female. The female obviously is not going to be breeder ready if I ever want to do that type of stuff for quite some time. I love the patterns and the colors on them. They do kind of have a purplish hue under the right lighting, but as we can see, they're kind of broken up down the body with the whites and the grays, and kind of the circles on the sides. So this guy's a little fired up right now, so I really don't want to stick my hand in there. Not that it'll hurt. I just don't want him to lose any teeth right now. But the patterns on the top kind of remind me of the freeways and the highways, which is another ball python that I do really like. So unfortunately, as we all know, as snakes age, most of them, they do fade out. But I've noticed with the mystics, when the colors fade, the lines and the circles down the side actually kind of pop a little bit more. So they look really good as babies, and I think they look even better as adults. So it's definitely a win-win getting a ball python when they look good as they age and mature. So she does have, or they both have bluish eyes. I really think that they're part of the Bell complex. I mean, you guys can correct me or let me know on that. Again, I'm new at this, or I'm learning. Tons of information out there. But I mean, I'll show you the female as well here in a little bit, but they're a couple months old, I think, and they're definitely chunky, which is a good thing. Great eaters, obviously. The one thing I do like about John is that he gets all of his animals, if they, you know, except for a couple of the exceptions that some ball pythons don't, you know, really like to eat rats. Some of them are micers, but he gets them on rats as soon as possible, which is really good because, you know, they look healthier, they look hardier, they get up to weight a lot faster, and then you can save money by only feeding them 1 instead of multiple mice. But this one was kind of striking at me, so we're just going to put the lid on him. And I've already got their prison cell set up. So I'm going to call these prison cells because people in 2021 still want to throw a fit that people, and especially me, that I keep snakes in little tubs and ARS racks. So if you want to keep a ball python in a 9-foot cage, like over here, or 4-footers, that's perfectly fine. I see people put ball pythons in there with like 5 or 6 hides, and they just sit in a hide all the time. So you really don't need a gigantic area. I have over, 15 or so, I don't really count, 15 or so ball pythons, and every single week, and I do need to fill these up with water. Every week they eat. I don't have any issues. They're all on rats. Maybe once in a blue moon, if they're really deep into shed, we'll have issues. But other than that, fantastic eaters. These hold humidity and heat very, very well. So here's the female. She's definitely a great eater as well. Hopefully she's not a little stressed out or fired up, but we'll see what happens as we look at her. So really great patterns on her. Kind of see the bluish on her eyes. And she has more of a broken up pattern all the way down her back, which is really, really cool. And looks like she needs to poop, honestly. But really cool side markings on her. And we'll just see what happens. So we've got the female, we have the male, and then we'll come over here. And I do have a female Super Mojave, which is in the Bell complex. A lot of people love the blue-eyed Lucies, the true blue-eyed Lucies. This one is, yeah, I know there's some poop in there. But the Super Mojaves, a lot of people like these because they do have more of a color to them. A little bit of a pattern, coloring on the head, the eye stripe. Still have the blue eyes, but they're not a pure white snake. So I really think the mystics are in the Bell complex. So maybe a male can go to her when she hits 1,000 grams. She's not even 600 yet, and she's like a year old, so kind of slacking on the feedings, but I do feed them every week, appropriate sizes, because I don't really do this for money or anything like that. It's just a hobby. But that is the new snakes that I have. And I just want to say I appreciate the support. Hopefully you guys have a great evening. And we'll check them out. I don't know. This one, the male, kind of struck earlier and kind of, I mean, it didn't hit the female, but almost did. I don't really want either one of them to get bit. But if you guys have mystics, or the purple, I believe they're the purple passions. I don't know. Maybe that's what they're called. Let me know. And if you guys have Instagram or anything like that, let me know. I can start following you guys, see your guys' snakes, see your guys' setups. And on that, I'll see you guys on the next video.